Okay. Um, I ain't done this in a minute. Matter of fact, I ain't done this in a good long time. Doing a video for YouTube. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but I'm trying to make a short video of when I look through my videos on here on my channel. I noticed that the one video that got the most views was me talking about Atlanta, where I stay, where I'm from, born and raised, and that's why I got the most views on. It's amazing that my city has become so popular over the last 10, 15 years, whatever. But unfortunately, things have kind of not gotten so good since that last video. I think I did that last video. I can't remember. I gotta go back and sit up here and see what year I did that video. I'm assuming it was like 2013. I think I had more time, so I assuming 2013. Now it's 2020, and if y'all haven't kept up with things, um, Atlanta has become very crazy, very, you know, wild, almost out of control at times. And there's one main reason for that. There's one main reason why a lot of these cities, go that way. And that is this city now is full of transplants, full of people who just popped up in this motherfucker in the last damn fucking couple years of shit. For whatever reason, when they watched a reality show or somebody else told them to bring their ass down here, and then they came down here, don't really have no money, don't really have no friends like that, and if shit don't go right with whatever plan they got, they might end up on the street, they might end up homeless. But the city got not just too many transplants, but it's got too many of the wrong people in this city. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of crazy folks in this city now. People that just, they butt wild, they crazy, they got mental issues, and of course the homeless. Now, I deal with the homeless and have dealt with the homeless in my job over the last 4 years. If you talk to most of these homeless people, they'll tell you they're not from here. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the first question might come up and be like, well, how did you become homeless in somebody else's city? But it's different things. I've heard different things why. Obviously, there's more homeless in this city now than it was 10 or 20 years ago. And like I said, the city is just wow. I mean, at times I'm glad I stay in DeKalb County. Not saying that DeKalb County is all that great, but Atlanta, Fulton County already had a bad reputation anyway, but it's like it's real bad now. I mean, now you got all this protesting. I'm not even going to get it all into that, you know what I'm saying? But they got all this protesting going on. Folks sit up here either down there protesting, tearing up stuff that people like me that's from Atlanta, we grew up on that stuff downtown. We know a lot of these people that protest and destroy stuff and loot, they ain't got no interest in this city. They got no ties to this city. You know what I'm saying? So, they going down there just sitting up here destroying stuff. It's like we, as folks, true folks from Atlanta, we spent years as kids coming out of high school, going downtown, hanging at Underground, hanging at Five Points, hanging at CNN Center, hanging at Centennial Park when they built that up. We got ties to that stuff. So we ain't trying to see it destroyed by a bunch of damn fucking out of towners. I'm sorry to say it. This is just what it is. You know? But people tend to bring their problems, their issues, their this, that, and the other to wherever they move at. You know what I'm saying? So now a city that's generally, um, nice and peaceful and a place that a lot of people back in the 90s would sit up here and be talking about, I'll move to Atlanta to open up a business because in the 90s, straight up and down, in the 90s, Atlanta was definitely better. And it was a place where a black man, could, if, with some money, could come down here and open yourself up a business. Atlanta was truly black in the 90s. And that was a cool thing. A lot of these black folks down here now, they ain't cool. Okay? They out of control. I'm gonna call it like it is. But it's not just them. I'm not gonna try to turn this into no big political thing and shit. But because you got folks from different, saying conservatives, liberals, other folks that just ain't good for the city, more or less a state. And they try to bring their views and the way things is, and it's going from even the average person on the street to the motherfuckers that sitting up and run the city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the whole thing. The city is not what it used to be, bottom line. And I never was the kind of person that always was like, I'm from Atlanta, Atlanta. That was never me. A lot of people who knew me, I always was on my own shit, a different style. People like to sit up here and say I was acting like I was from the West Coast or from New York or something. I just never really grasped the Atlanta thing back when I was growing up. But nowadays, I kind of do grasp it a little bit. I grasp it a little bit about the way things used to be in the 90s in Atlanta, And I'm not just talking about, the music or the freaknik. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the whole vibe of Atlanta was different. I mean, outside of Dope Boys and the Robin Crew, there really was no crime in Atlanta like that back then. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, city on changed up mainly because there's just too many damn fucking out-of-towners and too many loose screws in this damn city. And they just wilding out, doing this, doing that. It's just too much of that shit. And the city has changed because Atlanta, for the longest time, ever since the 96 Olympics, the people that run Atlanta, they wanted Atlanta to be like New York, LA, Chicago. They wanted it being the capital of the South wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. It's like, no, we gotta be as big as New York and LA and Chicago. So they changed certain things in the city to attract those kind of folks. And it's cool that you attract those kind of folks as far as the Hollywood folks and this, that, and the other. But unfortunately, every time a city gets hot or gets popular, not only do the good people come, but the bad people come too. And it's too many bad people in this city now. Straight up and down. There's too many bad people. They fucking up the city. They fucking up shit. And I'm not finna sit up here and lie to you. Straight up and down. Nowadays, I don't really associate with too many people in town. Because too many of these people are question marks. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I just do me, do my work, this, that, and the other. I don't really fuck with nobody like that. Not none of these new people. It's too many of these people are unhinged and off the chain and wild as hell. And, they have their radical views or this, that, and the other. It's like, I don't fuck with you like that. So, that'd be that. But, there's more stuff I could say on this shit. But I ain't trying to make that long video. It's already been 8 minutes. So, this is just a little trial video here while I'm at work. Sitting in my office. So, y'all can leave comments. And all I can say right now and finish this off is, honestly, most people that's from Atlanta will tell you, don't come here. We full. You probably all already heard that saying. Don't come here, we full. Or, if you're not happy with Atlanta, get your ass on, get on the megabus, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be more cool with this and say this. If you come to this city, or any other popular city, do a couple things. Have a backup plan. Don't just rely on one plan. Have a backup plan. Bring some money with you down here that you can sit up here and you can invest in this, that, and the other. Bring some kind of money, something to work with, to last you for a few months. You know what I'm saying? And don't come down here thinking that you finna sit up here and get that perfect job or become a superstar overnight. Because it don't work like that for everybody. Atlanta is just like, in a sense, it's just like New York and LA. It's a whole lot of favoritism. It's all about who the hell you know. Your college education don't mean shit down here because there's a whole gang of motherfuckers with college educations. So it's all about networking and who the hell you know and who hooks you up. You know, that's for all them people that keep coming down here thinking that, you know, they're gonna get hooked up just like that. No, don't work like that. Don't work like that, man. It's all about who the hell you know, who you hook up with. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and y'all leave comments stuff. Find me on Facebook and Instagram, or lie to me later on.